All right, back with my friend, the former mayor of this fine city, Rudy Giuliani, who during the commercial break launched an attack on Switzerland. Please. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I love Switzerland.
What did you? You all Swiss. What did you make of? Lindsey Graham was here, and he was saying we have to get serious about this threat, but he wants to commit at least 10,000 troops to the battle line. And this is where the question comes up: is the public appetite there, Mayor, to do the kind of things that presumably Lindsey Graham, maybe yourself, say have to be done to wipe out ISIS? A lot of troops. Do you think Americans have just battle fatigue?
Yes, Americans have battle fatigue. And yes, Americans need a president who can overcome that. That's what we had in Abraham Lincoln. That's what we had in Franklin Roosevelt. And that's what we had in Ronald Reagan, who may be our three greatest presidents. It is true. We're exhausted because of the Iraq War and the Afghan War.
Right.
But a president has to realize the danger of ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Iran, and has to commit the number of troops to the Middle East that is necessary.
But is it too late? Are they spread out like cockroaches all over the globe?
Even if you have to take the unpopular... Look, the first 2 years I was mayor of New York, I was so unpopular, I couldn't leave my house. And then it worked, and I won re-election by 18%. So you have to do what you believe in. And I think that's what makes a great leader. A great leader is somebody who can see ahead of what might be the kind of emotional public opinion right now. Lincoln had that, Roosevelt had that, Reagan had it. Our next president has to have that.
Can I ask you a quick question about New York City? I mean, obviously, when something like this happens in Brussels, we immediately think, are we safe? And here in New York City, you know, obviously, where people are living with the memories of the carnage every day from 9/11, what is the NYPD going through, and how hard is that under a mayor who really doesn't support them?
Well, I have to say this about Mayor de Blasio, with whom I probably disagree about a lot of things. He has kept the terrorist Hercules unit in place under Bill Bratton, and it's the best in the country. And I teach terrorism training to other countries, so I really know what I'm talking about. What we have in New York City is about the best that you're going to have, and Mayor de Blasio, except for one bad mistake that he made, has kept it completely intact. The mistake that he made is taking police officers out of mosques. I always wanted my police officers in the mosques, listening to what they were saying, so I could separate the good ones, and they were good mosques, from the bad ones that were bad mosques, and I got a lot of good intelligence out of the bad ones.
You know, the Parisian terrorists, a number of them were actually turned in mosques in Belgium.
The people who attacked us in 1993 and tried to take down the World Trade Center came out of a mosque in New Jersey. The blind sheikh who wanted to blow up our bridges in 1994 came out of a mosque in New Jersey. You need that intelligence. It's important.
Okay. Mayor, thank you very, very much. Good seeing you.
Great job.
Way too much of you today, though. But it's always a pleasure. All right.